On the phone with us, Mark witnessed this from what we understand. Mark, were you close enough to be able to see any markings on the airplane?
Hi, gentlemen. How you doing? Yeah, there was definitely a blue logo. It was like a circular logo on the front of the plane, definitely towards the front. It definitely did not look like a commercial plane. I didn't see any windows on the sides.
Mark, if what you say is true, those could be cargo planes or something like that. You said you didn't see any windows in the side?
I didn't see any windows on the sides. I saw the plane flying low. I was probably like a block away from the subway in Brooklyn, and that plane came down very low. And again, it was not a normal flight that I've ever seen at an airport. It was a plane that had a blue logo on the front, and it did not look like it belonged in this area.
Lassie! What is it, girl? Is someone in trouble? Is it a fire, girl? A drowning? A rake? Someone got hit in the face with a rake?
Barry Mon, FBI Assistant Director. We were observing the evacuation when we actually saw the second plane come down, flying north to south, actually turn around. Next time we saw it, it was headed straight for the South Tower.
Lassie! What is it, girl? Is someone in trouble? Is it a fire, girl? A drowning? A rake? Someone got hit in the face with a rake?
Jennifer Oberstein, leading hotels of the world. It was going north to south right up the West Side Highway, almost as if it was using it as a guide. Then it suddenly did a 90-degree turn and hit the second tower.
And it was pretty heavily banked, maybe 45 degrees. Again, hard to tell. It was kind of unremarkable because you do see planes fly through here. It was a large plane, like a 727, and that's the only reason I kept looking. And then it went right into the building. I just thought it was going to follow the river and keep on going, but it didn't.
Lassie! What is it, girl? Is someone in trouble? Is it a fire, girl? A drowning? A rake? Someone got hit in the face with a rake?
We were looking at the first building when it was in flames, and we actually seen the plane circle around and actually come on to the opposite side of the building and smash into the Trade Center. The plane circle around and actually come on to the opposite side of the building and smash into the Trade Center.
You know, make a turn, and I was wondering what it would be doing, but then I saw it come around and hit the other side, and I saw it come around and hit the other side.
Second plane circled around the building, and then saw the building, just went straight into it. Second plane circled around the building, and then saw the building, just went straight into it.
It went around, hit it by its side, went right through. It went around, hit it by its side, went right through.
And I was down below the World Trade Center when you could see the second plane circle around after the first initial blast from the. And people didn't understand why the plane circled the World Trade Center at that point and then just crashed right into it.
Okay. Got to shoot it down.
In New Jersey?
In the ramp, and I turned my car down a one-way street. I got to the stop sign, and I saw one tower on fire. I said, "Oh my God!"
The north one there.
The bigger one.
Yeah.
The one that's higher up. And then I saw a plane behind it with a helicopter following it. It was way too low and too close. It was going over the river. It was way too low.
Like the Easter or the Hudson?
The Hudson.
Yeah.
And it was coming from behind the tower, and there was a helicopter trailing it. And then by the time I got here, it was 2 minutes. And then as I'm pulling down the street, 10 minutes said...
We just saw a plane circling the building. We just saw a plane circling the building.
Just about 5 minutes after I got outside and was shooting, the second plane circled around and it flew out over New Jersey, and then it came in and just circled around and it flew out over New Jersey, and then it came in and just...
Holy shit! World Trade Center Task Force interview. Paramedic Joel Pierce interview date January 23, 2002, transcribed by Nancy Francis. We parked the vehicle on Kent, got out, stood there, my partner called his wife, I just stood there staring, and then I watched eventually the second plane, I saw it. It looked like it was circling coming south, then came back north, striking the south side of Tower number 2. I got pretty sick to the stomach at that point. Sadie's Rivera. As I passed by St. Vincent's Hospital below 14th Street, Paul said, "Wow. Look at that plane." "It's pretty close," I said. "Geez, you're right. Look at the size of that plane." We watched that plane get closer. It flew over us. It went over the Hudson River. Then we saw it make a tilt and go right into the South Tower. It was like science fiction. Then we saw the explosion. Women at Ground Zero, Susan Hagen and Mary Karuba.
What is it, girl? Is someone in trouble? Is it a fire girl? A drowning? A rake? Someone got hit in the face with a rake?